So Dave, here we are over at the CNC machine, so tell me what the first step is that we need to do.
Well, this is the CNC simulator box, and we need to take our code that we have written for this spark plug model we're making, and we got to put it into the simulator to see if it's going to work or alarm out. So we put our code in here, we write all this and we type it in, and then when we're done putting the code in, we test it out to see if it's going to run, and then if it alarms out, we have to figure out the issue, because if one thing goes wrong, you can crash the machine, you know, bad tooling, you could ruin tooling and waste time and money.
Now, how long would it typically take for you to put that code in?
It really depends on the size of the part or the details in it. Like right here, it wasn't too bad. It didn't take that long. Probably 10 minutes to type it all in there.
And the code basically tells the CNC machine every step that it has to take, right down to the thousandth of an inch, right?
Yeah, what to do and how to do it. Like this code right here, G01. It's a linear move. And I'm telling it to go Z negative a quarter inch in Z. And like this G03, I'm telling it to go X an inch, you know, Z negative 801 thousandths.
Now, in the typical machine shop, would they have a simulator like we're using today?
Typically. I mean, they have a graphics simulator on the machine too.
And the purpose is, again?
To save time and money and tooling.
All right, good. Let's go over here to Rob. He's over at the other part of the machine and getting ready to put the stock in and get us all set up. So Rob, tell us what you're doing.
Okay, so basically we're taking a 1-inch raw piece of round stock and we're going to turn it into our part that we made all the coordinates for.
All right, show us what you're doing. Now, how long will it take to make the part with the code that we're put in here?
It has a cycle time right there, so.
Okay, about 3 minutes, 39 seconds, so.
Yeah, and right here you can see it's going through all of the G codes and M codes and functions on the machine, and it's following all those coordinates with the cutter right now.
Okay, so the programming is really the key to this whole process, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the heart of it.
Okay. Now, what about for like maintenance on the machine? Is there a lot of maintenance you have to do to make sure you keep that precision and everything right there?
Not really, just keeping cutters sharp and everything. Make sure you don't have broken tooling.
Okay.
It's taking that stock and it's making it all blanked out, and it's going to get it to a rough dimension, and then it's going to go back in and finish it all.
Okay.
And make everything look like
and
it's
of
supposed
course,
to.
because we're cutting metal, there's a lot of cooling that has to take place, and
you
that's
gotta
what we're
keep
seeing on
everything
the window,
cool.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. So once we get through all of these steps here, and you can just see it's just rolling up, 5 or 6 steps at a time here real quickly.
Yeah.
Then where does the part come out?
The part should come right out here.
Okay, so I guess we need to sit and wait.
All right, now our program's finished, and here would be the part. It's almost finished, and now I gotta go head over to the mill.
Okay, and Dave's waiting for us over there. Let's go see Dave. Here we are back with Dave for the final process for making this spark plug. So Dave, tell us what you're doing and why.
Well, we're going to bring it over to the indexing head so we can mill our 6-sided hexagonal flats on there, because we didn't have hexagonal stock to do the part. We have round.
Okay. Is this a normal process for most parts that you have to do a final project, finishing project of this?
Yeah. I mean, if we don't have the right we don't have hex, or we need a flat on something, we just need one flat, we'll bring it over here to the indexing head.
Okay, tell us what you're doing.
Well, I'm going to cut these flats right here. I'm going to turn this 6 2/3.
So again, it's another precision measurement that you have to be able to do on this.
Yeah.
Now, in a typical machine shop, would this be done by hand or would it be automated pretty much?
It would be done by hand, because, I mean, unless the shop does a lot of things with the indexing head, they have them for the CNC machine too.
Okay.
Well, now that we're done, take this out. There you go, finished product. Spark up yourself a future at St. Clair Tech.
Well, that's going to wrap up this edition of Technically Speaking. Thank you to our instructor, Dwayne Emick, and his students. We hope you've enjoyed learning more about the metal machining program. And don't forget to check out our website at sctech.org. We invite you to join us on the next edition of Technically Speaking, celebrating 35 years of St. Clair Tech, when we learn about Tech's cosmetology program. So thanks for joining us. We hope to see you the next time we are Technically Speaking.